Oda is the king of out-of-context reveals. And obviously that's done on purpose so we can sit and guess as to who we think they are. And he's very good about giving characters certain unique designs that make us say, oh, that's definitely this character, or at least related to this character. So we make the jump really, really easily. But I feel like the theory crafting community is very quick to just assume that this is definitively this person. Like with the discourse around chapter 1155, we got exactly one of these moments and everyone's definitively saying, oh yeah, that's who this is, and I'm not totally convinced. So of course, spoilers ahead for chapter 1155, let's get into it. So obviously I'm talking about this character right here. The person in the throne room with Imu when rocks broke in. And obviously it's not unfair to say this person looks a lot like Gunko. But of course the One Piece community seems to be definitively saying that this person is in fact Gunko. And that's the part I'm not fully convinced on for a few very small reasons, but I think they matter. The most obvious bit of it is that this person right here has long flowing hair. And when we were introduced to Gunko in her main form before being taken over by Imu, she just has short hair. I know that obviously hair can grow out over time and be cut over time, and that's not that big of a deal. But I think there's a reason why these are distinctly different styles. I find it really interesting that before Imu takes Gunko over, they look like they were presented. But then the moment they are taken over, the hair grows out a bit. And really all I'm getting at is there is a reason for this. Let's go over some timeline stuff real quick. When Harold was at the Reverie, that was more or less 56 years ago. Which means that this scene right here was also about 56 years ago. Because this is that same moment at the Reverie. But Brook became a pirate a little bit over 50 years ago. More or less 52 according to the wiki, but of course you guys can correct me if that's wrong. So if this is before Brook was a pirate, this would have been 52 plus years ago. And if this is in fact Gunko as a child, then how are we seeing Gunko as an adult around the same time? Based on those little timeline facts, this has got to be Gunko's mother. Now, of course, there's a possibility for clones. We've obviously seen the clone possibility with Stussy, and of course the whole Kuma story. So for all intents and purposes, I'm pretty convinced that this is the Gunko that met Brook, and this person is someone different. Whether it be family member or clone, I don't know, but this is someone different. And my best guess is that Imu liked this person more than the current Gunko, so when they take over their body, they take a form that looks more like this one than the Gunko form. That part might have been a stretch, but that's really all I've got. So guys, as always, let me know what you think in the comments. Who the heck is this person? Am I completely wrong and this is definitely Gunko? Or does the timeline kind of match up? Let me know.